10 Ways to Sell 100 Books in 2 Months. Are you a writer who is struggling to sell their books? Have you been trying to make your book known, but there just aren't enough readers out there? Do people know about your book, but they don't buy it because of the price tag? This video will show you how to find and connect with more readers on social media. You can even set up author events or giveaways that will help get those sales rolling in. There are many ways that you can sell 100 books in 2 months. Here are our top 10 ways. Number 1. Use social media. Social media can be a great way to connect with readers and sell your book. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Pinterest are all excellent places for you to make connections and find fans of the genre that would like your books. You should also consider setting up or joining an authors group on one or more social sites where authors regularly talk about books and sell their own. Number 2. Set up author events. You can host events to sell your books online. If you have a blog or an audience, consider setting up a flash sale on Facebook where people will be able to purchase your book at heavily discounted prices. You could even set up giveaways with popular bloggers who would like free copies of the book in return for posting about it on their blog. If you don't have a large audience, consider setting up an event on Goodreads or Facebook where you can give away free copies in exchange for comments and book ratings. This will help to get your name out there as well as build some positive reviews from people who enjoyed reading the book. If you host giveaways at every chapter break, you can get readers hooked on the book and encourage them to buy it when they finish. If you aren't into selling, consider holding a contest or event that is open to everyone who wants to participate and not just those who purchase your books. This will help people discover your work and could even lead some of them to become fans. Number 3. Host a giveaway on Amazon. Amazon is the biggest online source for books. You should consider hosting your own giveaway to create buzz about your book and get people excited enough to buy it. If you can't afford to give away 100 copies, offer up some small prizes, like gift cards, so that everyone who participates has at least something in return. This kind of giveaway will also give you a chance to gain some positive reviews on your book. It's important that readers who purchase the book through this promotion leave feedback, especially if they enjoyed it enough to want others to know about it. In return for their review, ask them if they could post a link back here so more people can find out about this opportunity. Be sure to promote the giveaway through your website, social media posts, email blasts, and any other way you can think of. The more people that know about it, the better chance you have at getting some new readers on board with your book. Number 4. Cross-promote with other authors. You can also help to sell 100 books by cross-promoting. This means that you work together with other authors in the same genre so that everyone benefits from each other's promotions. You could do this on social media or even set up a blog post where both of your works are shown and discussed, and hopefully purchased. Number 5. Try a subscription service. If your book is part of a series, you can set up an online subscription service to offer it as a monthly deal. This means that customers will pay for the whole year upfront and receive all 12 books from the series automatically throughout that time period. You could even give them other bonuses or discounts if they sign up during certain seasons or holidays. Number 6. Set up a website. If you don't already have one, it's time to set up your own author website. This is where readers can find out more about you and your book, as well as learn the latest news on new releases and projects for the future. It will also be an easy place for them to leave reviews of your work or connect with you if they have any questions or concerns. You can use WordPress or another blogging platform to set up your website for free and even make it look professional with a little bit of design work. If you aren't tech-savvy enough to do this yourself, consider hiring someone inexpensively on freelancer sites like Fiverr to take care of web design for you. Number 7. Join a community. There are plenty of online communities for authors to network. Joining these groups will not only allow you to connect and share your work, but it can also help you grow as an author by learning from others in the community. Check out Goodreads or even Facebook pages dedicated specifically to indie writers. There is bound to be one in your area. If you join an online community, make sure to give back by offering advice or support when it's needed. You can also help people promote their work for free just by sharing their posts with others in the group. This way, they will feel more inclined to do the same thing for you and your book whenever possible. Number 8. Reach out to bloggers. Bloggers are some of the most powerful people when it comes to book sales, especially if they have a large following. Reach out to them and ask if you can set up an interview or guest post for their blog where you get the chance to promote your work. You can also offer free copies of your books in return for their honest reviews. Remember that bloggers are usually very busy, so be patient and grateful if they have to turn you down for any reason. If you do get the chance to work with them, leave a positive review on their website or social media posts whenever possible. This way, it will encourage other readers to check out your book as well. Number 9. Host a book launch. Once your book is finished and ready to be released, you can hold an online or in-person event where you sell copies of it. You could even host a party with fellow authors if that's something in which you're interested. The key here isn't just about selling books, it's also about getting new readers hooked on your work. If you host a book launch, make sure to take lots of pictures at the event so that you can share them afterward on your website or social media pages. You could even use these photos as part of future promotions where they are depicted with books and other items relevant to your genre, such as pens for an author who writes mystery novels. Creating an online book launch means that you can sell your books from anywhere in the world, not just where the actual event is taking place. It also allows for a more interactive experience as people who cannot attend can still interact with you and other guests through social media, chats, or emails. The ideal time to host one of these events is when your book is just about to be released. This way, you can get a lot of buzz going and build excitement for the launch shortly before it happens. You could even host another one after that or have an event during a less busy time in between releases so that people feel like they are part of something special. Number 10. Develop a mailing list. Once you have some readers invested in your work, it's time to start building up the mailing list. You can do this by offering incentives such as freebies or discounts on upcoming works for those who sign up and agree to be notified of new releases. Make sure that all subscribers are given an easy way to unsubscribe if they choose to do so. Most email marketing services allow for this option under the settings or mailing list tabs within their dashboard. To make sure that people are actually opening and reading your emails, try using an excerpt from one of your books as a subject line. This way, people who receive the message will feel more inclined to read it since you have piqued their interest with your headline. You should also avoid sending unnecessary emails that give no real value to the reader. Spam gives off negative connotations, making others less likely to sign up in the future or support anything else you do. It's important to note that you can sell books without ever having published them before. This is due in large part to the fact that there are many ways of marketing your work for free, or at least with minimal costs, if you know what you're doing. Bloggers and influencers often have a lot of sways when it comes to getting people interested in new releases, so make sure they hear about yours. Hold an offline or online book launch where attendees get more than just one copy of your latest novel if all else fails. There are websites such as Story Origins, Voracious Readers Only, and Book Sirens that will help you get your book in front of readers before it is even published to make sure you have reviews ready to be posted at your launch. Reviews are one of the best ways to ensure that others will read your book. We hope you enjoyed reading this blog post. Do you have any tips to share on selling 100 books in 2 months? Have any of the tips we mentioned worked well for you? Please let us know in the comments below. We hope you enjoyed this video on 10 ways to sell 100 books in 2 months. Please like and subscribe to our channel so we can continue to provide you with quality content for indie authors. Drop us a comment below on what kind of topics you'd like us to cover. Get more high-quality content over on our website at indieauthorresources.com.